Jeff.
And Steph's excellent Grand Canyon
adventure.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
We're at the Grand Canyon in
The big
Arizona. Oh, it's gorgeous. We've been here before, but we're never just amazed by the beauty of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
pictures don't do it any justice.
right,
That's what we
for
always say
sure.
every time we come. It's just awe-inspiring.
Yeah, there's not a bad
Breathtaking.
view anywhere. So we're in line at the entrance gates to Grand Canyon, and there are fees to get in, and it's $35 for a private vehicle. You can see them there. If you have the America the Beautiful Pass, there's no charge, and we love our America the Beautiful Pass.
Lights upon us, and I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you.
So we are entering the parking lot at the Visitor Center at South Rim in Mather Point Overlook, and it's 10 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and you can see it is so busy. And they do have parking for small RVs up here in Class C's. I wouldn't advise bringing a big rig up here. I haven't seen any here today yet, but the parking lots are already full, so it is advisable to come as early as possible. We found ourselves a lovely parking spot. We came to the far end of the parking lot and it was all open. So we are right here, and you can see there's the Visitor Center and the Mather Point Overlook, which is lovely, and the Rim Trail, which is this dotted line running along the edge here. This is what Jeff and I are going to do today. They also have shuttle buses and tours along the rim, and they have a shuttle bus station up here, so you can always take one of these tours or ride the bus up from town. The trails along the rim are paved, very wide, and ADA accessible. This is the hub up here. They have a visitor center and the shuttle station, and there's a coffee shop and a bike rental. They have thousands of bikes here, it looks like, for
And I know I just wanna be where you are.
We're walking up to the Rim Trail. You can already see it's going to be amazing. Wow. Check this out. It's so hard to show you in photography how beautiful this is. Today we are going to do the Rim Trail at the South Rim, and it's a paved trail that goes all the way along the rim, and we'll share some photography with you and show you this gorgeous canyon behind us.
So a lot of people, here's a tip.
Yeah.
A lot of people park in the parking lot. They come out to the end of the trail. They hang around, look at the canyon from the viewpoints over
Yes.
there. We're gonna move away from the crowds, as only Jeff and Steph's excellent adventure can do.
For sure, because there are lots of tourists here, even in mid-September. I will say the weather's perfect. It's in
Perfect.
the low 70s and breezy. It's just gorgeous.
Well, Stephanie, do you know when the Grand Canyon was discovered?
I do not.
Would you like to know?
Yes, please share.
It was discovered in the early 1500s
Wow,
by the Spaniards.
really?
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
not
the
know that.
conquistadors stuff. When they were coming up through Texas, and they curved over, and they almost fell in this hole.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a national park now and well worth a visit.
You know how deep it is?
I do not. You do?
At some points,
know
over
everything.
a mile deep.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know how many people fall into the canyon
Ugh.
to their deaths a year?
We
Now, this
hear
is
about this
accidental,
all the time.
or the people that commit suicide
Ugh.
at the Grand Canyon. You know how many that is every year?
No. 2. Well, that's
2.
not so bad. We have heard of deaths here, but I'm glad it's not that. The last death we heard about here was someone taking selfies and step too far backward.
Yeah, so that's the big thing here. You don't really want to go off trail. And there are some places that are very tempting
Yeah.
to walk out
Yeah,
over these
people
walls.
go out on these ledges and steep places. We'll show you, and we've watched it a few times we've been here, and it looks terribly dangerous. Don't do it, guys. It's not worth your life.
It's not worth, but in the same sense, it's kind of like watching car racing because, you know, you almost can't look away when they do it.
Oh.
Because,
Terrible.
yeah, crash and burn, baby.
Here we go. Let's do this
Grand
walk.
Canyon, USA. Oh, yeah.
So this is one of those rocky outcroppings we've talked about. We've seen people actually climb out onto this ledge to take selfies.
And they sit there, too.
They literally skip like a little missing part and go over here, and that's very dangerous. Do not do that. Various amphitheaters here, outdoor seating carved into the rocks where rangers give talks, and they have them at designated times. We've stumbled across a couple of the ranger talks, and they're very interesting about the wildlife and the canyon itself and the tribes that used to live around here.
Shining above us, then I just wanna be where you are. I don't wanna close my
Look how far down this is. Oh.
then I might miss a moment of you.
Hi. This is amazing.
This is, you know, we've never been here when you could say the weather is perfect,
Right.
right?
Yeah, and it is absolutely perfect today.
And it's so funny, there's people with coats on. They must be from California because they got like coats on and long pants and big rugged hiking boots
Yeah,
to make this rough terrain walk around the rim,
right.
right?
It's just perfect temperatures. A lot of the path along here does not have guardrails, so if you have young kids or dogs with you, you want to make sure they're near you at all times. Look at this rock. You can see all the layers and colors in the rock too.
So Stephanie, would you like to hear some other interesting facts about the Grand Canyon?
Yes, Jeff is full of these. Thank goodness.
Right? So, Grand Canyon has a lot of wildlife,
Yeah, for sure.
like elk.
Yeah, last
Like
time
caribou or elk, I don't know.
last time we were here, they were just wandering next to the trail. I mean, you could literally reach out and pet them, and they were not afraid of people. So you got to really give them their space.
And cougars, and there's some other things, and but there's one particular animal that causes more injuries
Very
this park,
dangerous animal.
from people walking a little too close to them or trying to feed them. You know what that animal is?
I do, unfortunately.
Do you guys know?
Squirrels.
Squirrels.
Little cute squirrels.
Yeah, don't feed the squirrels because what they do is people going to hand them something, and what they do is
They
they
miss
mistake
it. Yeah.
your tip of your finger for like a peanut or something, and they rip into your finger and a finger.
Yeah, they said the #1 injury at the Grand Canyon was squirrel bites.
That wildlife is from squirrel bites. So stay away from the squirrel, folks.
Yes.
Right?
Jeff told a story before. And when we were in San Jacinto State Park down in California, or National Park.
What is it called?
San Jacinto.
Oh, that's pretty. Jacinto? That's pretty good stuff.
And he told a squirrel story that, honest to God, happened to us years ago. It's hilarious. Do you want to tell it again?
Well, there's a lot of signs that say don't feed the wildlife.
Everywhere.
And a lot of those signs have squirrels on them.
Yes.
And you know, squirrels are so cute. They have that
Yeah.
big bushy tail.
Yeah.
It looks really soft.
For sure.
Yeah. So this ranger was walking alongside of us, and he was a pretty big dude. And somebody was feeding a squirrel, and he said, "Don't feed the squirrels. Read the signs."
Yeah.
So that person kept feeding the squirrels.
Continued feeding the squirrels. These
that-
are adults, by the way.
And that ranger ripped that person
He
an
was
ass.
livid.
Yeah, he really yelled at that guy, and
How did he say it?
I said, "Don't feed the squirrels."
Everyone around jumped.
Yeah, we all jumped because
We were terrified.
yeah.
Yeah. And so,
So if you ever do come here, don't walk up on the caribou or elk or what are they? Elk
yes.
or caribous?
I
forget.
don't know.
It looks like the same reindeer. They look like
look.
the same animal to me.
Yeah.
But don't walk up and feed them, especially the squirrels, because they will get your finger and rip a hole in it.
Or
You'll
the
be
rangers
sorry.
will throw you in National
Ranger
Park
prison.
jail.
Yeah, it's not good. Or they might just throw you over the rim here.
Right?
All right, let's continue on.
Let's
Stephanie.
do it. Thanks, honey. Let squirrels feed themselves right there.
So you see this little table rock here. Well, we
Uh-huh.
call them table rocks. So we call them in the Southwest, and
Yeah.
I call them table rocks. Here's when it slipped and fell. You can see that particular rock.
Yeah, and all the people standing there.
That's why it's a good idea, even though it looks like a huge, monstrous, nice flat spot to stand and take selfies and stuff. Bad idea, because these rocks are shifting like crazy. I mean, you can look at them; they're all crumbling and stuff, right?
There are some people out here on one of these rock. There are some people out here on one of these rock outcroppings, and they're off the trail. They should not be out here, and that's what we're telling you not to do. It's very dangerous, and these rocks are still moving all the time. We decided the comfy walking gear was good today because we wanted to
We're not
get our
sponsored.
hike on.
We're not
Yeah.
sponsored by Hoka's.
No,
Are we? No, we're
no,
not.
but we wear their flip-flops and their tennis shoes and everything. They're awesome, you guys. If you have feet issues or like sciatica, like I sometimes get, and
We'll let you
your
say
lower
you're getting
back,
a little older than you used to be. You don't want to wear those fancy Nikes.
Yeah.
You want to wear something cool, but you don't want to wear New Balance.
yeah,
Right?
I'm just a huge fan. I've worn them now for about 8 years.
Most
and
comfortable
love them.
footwear ever made
And we've tried them all.
by
so
man. We've tried
anyway,
every shoe on the planet.
just that little plug there from Jeff and stuff.
Now, Hoka, if you do want to sponsor us,
Yes.
we might say yes because we like your shoes so
Yeah,
much.
and we wear them every day.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
look, Jeff and I both have our Hokas on. We love Hokas. They're so comfortable.
Yeah. Now, if you're a smart kid,
Oh, brother.
look at this move.
That is fancy, honey. Wow. We just came to this clearing in the trail. Look at this.
This is epic.
Just gorgeous. There is a huge hairy spider right here. I don't know if it's a baby tarantula or what, but it has hair on it. Yeah,
Is it alive?
this squirrel is eating the dead spider. Gross. We're coming up to this corner of the trail here on the rim trail. OMG, the views here. Just amazing. Look at this. So, Jeffy, how do you like this trail so far?
Well, I must say, it's awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
It goes on for miles and miles and miles, and I'm not sure the exact length, but
Now, let me ask you a question.
yeah,
How do you like my hat?
love it.
Wait a minute.
Yes, Ben.
Jeff and Steph's swag.
Swag. Yeah, look at him rocking it.
Check
Ah, Jeff's
that
so
out.
good. Yeah.
Have you got yours yet today?
Get it.
Go get some swag.
Yes. There's a link to it on our YouTube page in
Jeff.
the About Us section.
And Steph's
Excellent.
adventure at the Grand Canyon.
Yes. That made it sound epic. There are pine trees just growing out of this rock on the sides. Very cool. So we've been walking for close to an hour now, and the great thing about Grand Canyon is once you get away from Mather Viewpoint and the visitor center, there's nobody out here.
And
You rarely pass people.
yeah, and the funny thing is everybody kind of parks in that big parking lot and goes out to Mather's Point.
Yeah.
Hangs out at the, is it the gift shop or the tour? What is that?
Yeah, the
What is that
visitor
thing?
center.
Visitor center,
Yeah.
yeah. And they wander a little bit and then they...
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
if you want to walk or hike, once you get out of that crowded main parking tourist area, it's gorgeous out here. There's no one behind us and no one turning, spinning faster, faster in front of us. We're all by ourselves.
Got the whole place to ourselves.
The whole place to ourselves.
Whoa.
Just like Kenny on the Millers.
Right.
Boom. Here's one of those little squirrels we speak of. Don't feed this little guy. He's adorable.
Take me anywhere that you want.
This leads up to Mather Point Amphitheater. Excellent viewing from up here. You can bring a picnic and check this out.
Then I might miss a moment of you. And as long as the sun shines upon us, and I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you.
So this is one of the viewpoints on South Rim that you can actually walk out. It extends into the canyon, so you can have like 360-degree views of it. As you can see, it's very busy here. This is like one of the hot spots in the canyon. But we'll show you why in a second.
I just wanna be where you are. I know everything has an end, and I know that we are not getting any younger. But as long as there is time, I will walk beside you. 'Cause I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you, I feel no.
Goodness, there's a fence here, huh, Jeff?
Yes.
Look at that. Whoa. Check this out. It's crazy high.
Crazy, huh? Hey, Steph.
What?
Any idea where the car is?
Okay, so guys, this parking lot structure up here at the Grand Canyon is absolutely huge. There are so many lots, and dumb us walked away from the truck and didn't look where we parked. So, I mean, this is just lots after lots and thousands of cars. So now we are wandering. Hopefully we'll find our car.
We'll find it.
We'll keep the faith. Keep your fingers crossed for us. Yay, we found our truck.
It wasn't that hard.
Oh, score.
You just keep hanging right. And eventually you'll
Jeff
hit it.
had some mathematical
Yeah.
process worked out.
Yeah. How did it work though, Stephanie?
It did work.
All right then.
Hey guys, thanks again for subscribing to Jeff and Steph's
Day 1 of
Grand Canyon Adventure.
Jeff and Steph's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe for more fun.
See you tomorrow.
Take care. Bye. This is the line to get in to the Grand Canyon.